Japan is home to the world's oldest doctor, Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara. He lived well past 100 and continued treating patients until his final years. And this is no coincidence. Japan has the highest life expectancy in the world. Its seniors are famous for staying active, clear-minded, and independent long into old age. The question is, what do they do differently? Today, we'll dive into the daily habits practiced by Dr. Hinohara and by countless long-living seniors in Japan. Routines that science now confirms can slow aging and boost vitality. If they can do it, so can you. Stay with us, because some of these habits may completely change the way you think about growing older. 1. The little fast. One of the most powerful habits shared by Japanese centenarians is something they call the little fast. It doesn't mean starving yourself or following extreme diets. It simply means giving your body longer breaks between meals, often 12 to 16 hours, so your system can rest, repair, and rebuild. Modern science calls this intermittent fasting, and it activates a remarkable process inside your body called autophagy. Think of autophagy as your body's housekeeping team. When you stop eating for a while, your cells shift gears. Instead of processing food, they start recycling old, damaged parts. They clean out the clutter and make space for fresh, healthy cells to grow. It's like sending your body in for maintenance every night. Dr. Yoshinori Osumi, a Japanese biologist, even won the Nobel Prize in 2016 for uncovering how this process works. His research showed that fasting doesn't just make you lose weight. It actually helps your body slow aging, sharpen the brain, and protect against diseases linked to getting older. For seniors, this habit can be life-changing. Helen, age 70, used to snack late at night while watching television. She often woke up feeling heavy, bloated, and tired. When she decided to close her kitchen after dinner and push her breakfast a little later, something shifted. Within weeks, she felt lighter in the morning. Her digestion improved, and she noticed she had more energy to start her day. The beauty of this habit is its simplicity. You don't need supplements or special equipment. You don't need to count calories or cut out entire food groups. All it takes is a small shift in your daily rhythm. Finish dinner, let your body rest, and break your fast later the next day. Even a 12-hour gap can already spark the benefits. Sometimes the best gift you can give your body isn't another pill or another snack. It's simply time to heal itself. 2. Hara Hachi Bu. In Okinawa, one of the regions in Japan famous for having the highest number of centenarians, there is a simple phrase repeated before every meal: Hara Hachi Bu. Translated, it means, stop eating when you're 80% full. It may sound too simple to matter, but it's one of the most powerful longevity habits ever observed. Why does this matter so much? When we eat until we're stuffed, our body is forced to work harder to digest and store the extra calories. This constant overload leads to higher blood sugar, inflammation, and eventually weight gain, all of which speed up aging. But by stopping at 80%, digestion is smoother, blood sugar stays more balanced, and energy levels remain steady instead of crashing. Scientists studying Okinawan seniors found that this single habit, eating slightly less, lowers the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers. How can something so simple make such a big difference? When you consistently avoid overeating, your body produces fewer spikes of insulin, the hormone that rises when you eat. Lower insulin levels mean less strain on your pancreas, less fat storage, and more stability in your blood vessels. Over decades, this reduced stress protects your heart and lowers the chance of developing metabolic diseases. In addition, eating less reduces oxidative stress, which scientists link directly to slower cellular aging. In plain words, every time you practice Hara Hachi Bu, you're protecting your cells from burning out too quickly. More importantly, it allows people to maintain a healthy weight naturally without strict dieting. Instead of following fad diets or cutting out entire food groups, seniors in Okinawa simply listen to their bodies and stop early. This mindful approach keeps their weight stable throughout life, and that is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Frank, age 68, learned this the hard way. For years, he loved heavy lunches. Within an hour, he always needed a nap. But when he started practicing Hara Hachi Bu, using a smaller plate, and putting his fork down once he felt almost full, he noticed something remarkable. He felt satisfied, not stuffed. His afternoons were sharper, and he no longer relied on coffee just to stay awake. The secret isn't deprivation, it's awareness. You eat slowly, you enjoy each bite, and you stop before you cross the line into overeating. The result is not just a longer life, but a life with more energy and more clarity in each day. Hara Hachi Bu is not about restriction, it's about respect. Giving your body exactly what it needs, and nothing more. 3. Plant-based staples. Walk through a Japanese market and you'll see a theme. Baskets filled with tofu, miso, vegetables, grains, and fresh fruit. Meat and fish are eaten, but usually in small amounts. Plants dominate the plate. This is not a trend or a diet. It's a cultural habit that has supported longevity for generations. Why is this so powerful? Plants are loaded with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and compounds that protect your heart and arteries. They lower inflammation, they support digestion, and they provide steady energy. Unlike heavy animal fats, plant proteins and oils nourish without clogging or straining your system. Scientists studying Japanese diets found that seniors who consistently eat mostly plant-based meals have lower rates of heart disease, better brain health, and even stronger bones, thanks to nutrients like calcium in tofu and leafy greens. These meals also keep weight balanced naturally, because fiber fills you up before you overeat. Claire, age 75, decided to swap 2 of her meat dinners each week for lentil soup and tofu stir-fry. At first, she thought it would leave her feeling weak, but after a few weeks, she noticed something unexpected. Her cholesterol dropped, her digestion felt lighter, and she had more energy to spend with her grandchildren. What started as a small change quickly became one of her favorite weekly routines. The power of plant-based staples is not about cutting out meat entirely. It's about shifting the balance, letting vegetables, beans, and grains play the leading role, while meat becomes the side act. Over time, this small change lowers disease risk and supports the kind of long, active life Japanese seniors are known for. Every plant-based meal is like a quiet investment in your future health, one that pays back with strength, clarity, and vitality. 4. Feed your gut. Another habit that plays a huge role in Japanese longevity is the regular use of fermented foods. In Okinawa and across Japan, meals often include miso soup, natto, pickled vegetables, or fermented soybeans. These foods may look simple, but they are packed with probiotics, live bacteria that strengthen the gut and influence nearly every system in the body. Why does this matter? Scientists now call the gut our second brain. A balanced gut microbiome doesn't just improve digestion. It boosts the immune system. It reduces inflammation. And it even sharpens memory and mood. When your gut is in balance, the signals sent to your brain and body support long-term health and resilience. Western diets often miss this element, but it can be added easily. Yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, or kombucha. Each of these foods helps repopulate the gut with healthy bacteria. They protect against disease and support smoother digestion. Paul, age 80, began adding a small bowl of yogurt with fruit to his breakfast. Within weeks, he noticed less bloating and discomfort, but more surprising was how he slept. Deeper, longer, and with fewer night wakings. Doctors now link gut health to sleep cycles, showing just how far the influence of a healthy microbiome reaches. The lesson here is simple. Feed your gut, and it will feed you back with strength. The smallest additions, a spoonful of sauerkraut, a cup of yogurt, a warm bowl of miso, create ripple effects in your health that extend far beyond your stomach. A healthy gut is a healthy mind. And perhaps one of the clearest reasons why Japanese seniors enjoy such long, independent lives. 5. Daily movement. If you ask centenarians in Japan about their exercise routine, many of them will smile. For them, fitness isn't about gyms or heavy workouts. It's about weaving gentle movement into every single day. Walking to the market, tending the garden, taking the stairs, carrying groceries, even sweeping the floor. These simple motions, repeated over a lifetime, keep the body resilient. Why is this so effective? Because movement is medicine. Each step pumps blood through the heart. It strengthens muscles, and it keeps joints lubricated. Light daily activity stabilizes blood pressure, balances weight, and lowers the risk of heart disease. Just as importantly, it preserves independence, the ability to dress yourself, go shopping, or enjoy a walk with friends well into old age. Marie, age 79, decided to walk for just 20 minutes each morning around her neighborhood. At first, it felt small, almost too easy, but within months she noticed her legs felt stronger. She climbed stairs without stopping, and her doctor pointed out her blood pressure had improved. The bigger reward, though, was the sense of freedom she regained. Marie said, "I feel like myself again." Science backs this up. Researchers find that even moderate daily activity, gardening, brisk walking, or household chores, can extend lifespan and improve mental health. Unlike intense exercise, which many seniors find intimidating, gentle movement is sustainable. It's less about burning calories and more about keeping your body in motion. Movement isn't about exercise, it's about freedom. It's the quiet force that keeps seniors not just alive, but living fully. So what can we learn from Dr. Hinohara and Japan's longest living seniors? Give your body breaks with the little fast. Practice Hara Hachi Bu. Stop at 80% full. Let plants take the lead on your plate. Feed your gut with fermented foods. And keep moving, not for exercise, but for freedom. These aren't extreme changes. They are simple, sustainable habits that anyone can try, and over time, they protect your heart. They sharpen your mind, and they keep you independent longer. The question is, which of these habits speaks to you most today? Share it in the comments, because your story might inspire another senior who needs it. But here's the surprising truth. Not all foods help you age well. In fact, some so-called healthy choices can secretly make you age faster. That's exactly what we'll uncover in our next video. Don't miss it.